Quick question. Why does Belgium display nude art differently, yet ask us to look with care? Stay with me, we'll see how and why. In Brussels at dusk, trams hum over whetstones as we step toward a museum. Europe outside, quiet questions inside. This film, Belgium's nude art exhibition, The Shocking Cultural Difference, begins with etiquette before images, context, distance, and respect. You'll see silhouettes, frosted reflections, and cropped classical forms, materials and light over anatomy. Curators here frame the body through culture, labels, timelines, and distance guiding what is shown and how we read it. Begin with a gentle gaze. Read the plaque, mind the space. And come along as we learn why Belgium's approach differs. In Brussels, the Royal Museums open like a hush. The street dissolves into soft steps and cool light. Here, the nude enters public view as study and symbol, placed within art history rather than spectacle. European traditions, shaped by Greece and Rome, treated ideal proportion as a lesson. Belgian collections echo this, showing classical bodies to teach structure, balance, and motion. In Flemish and Belgian art, myth and allegory often carried the figure. Stories first, anatomy in service of meaning. Labels point to symbols so viewers read, not rush. Over time, Belgium's largely secular museum culture separated devotion from display, placing nudes in galleries with context, technique, and era guiding interpretation. Academy training emphasized casts and drawing. Belgian studios taught anatomy with measured lines, discipline at the easel, steady eyes, careful notes. Today, galleries favor modest framing, drapery, silhouettes, and cropped details, so the viewer studies line, light, and form before anything else. Room layouts create distance, sightlines remain broad. Wall texts explain why a work was made, how it traveled, and what its symbols suggest. Small labels, soft audio guides, and curator notes turn looking into learning. Materials, techniques, and provenance offered without pressure. Policies shape respect. Clear signage, suggested routes for families, and photography rules that keep attention on ideas, not exposure. The aim remains study, structure, balance, motion, so the nude is framed as knowledge and context rather than shock. Neighbors differ. France leans on salon traditions, the Netherlands on restrained display, Germany on contemporary discourse. Belgium sits between, favoring scholarship and measured viewing without judgment. You move quietly from room to room, carrying context, era, and care, seeing the human figure as a language within art, not an end in itself. In Belgium's galleries, the art lives in material, marble, bronze, charcoal, each setting the terms of looking before anything else is seen. Curators lean on craft and context, medium guiding meaning, labels guiding us, so attention begins with making, not exposure. Marble suggests permanence. Charcoal invites study. The medium sets restraint while the hand tests proportion, balance, and care. Painters here chase light, not skin, forms implied in silhouette, edges softened by glow so shape and story lead. Curators favor gesture over exposure, raised hands for prayer, a turned back for privacy, fabric for modesty and form. Drapery becomes a language, folds tracing weight and movement, revealing structure without laying bare. Across eras in Brussels and Antwerp, the figure stands for more than itself. Hero, devotee, citizen, placed at measured height and careful sightlines to frame meaning. Light and shadow shape intent. Chiaroscuro holds volume while the gaze stays gentle at a respectful museum distance. Sketches stay modest, notes of posture and balance, studies of weight and breath in classroom quiet. Cropped details guide the gaze. Hands clasped, a turned shoulder. The quiet line of a spine kept in soft focus. Plaques teach symbols. Stance for courage, lowered gaze for humility. Docents gesture to labels as visitors nod, read, and give space. Across cultures represented in Belgium, veils, robes, and patterned cloth carry meaning. and set clear boundaries for how we look. Always the figure becomes symbol. Story carried by line, light, and curatorial care. Silhouettes preferred over exposure. Rehook. Which culture lovingly veiled statues for modesty? Rome, Persia, or Japan? Hold that thought. The reveal arrives in Chapter 6. Views differ. In Belgium's plural heritage, secular public museums present the human figure with distance and context, inviting learning, not spectacle. Some rooms are open study spaces, casts, drawings, and clear labels for anatomy and form. Elsewhere, displays use screens or partial veils, always anchored by notes that explain purpose and meaning. Clear age guidance appears at doors, icons, time slots, and route maps, so families can choose a path that suits them. Family-friendly routes include benches and quiet rooms, spaces to pause, reflect, or simply skip a gallery. Policies turn respect into practice. Labels name origin, era, and intent. Staff offer alternate paths and short intros so visitors decide how and whether to look. Photography rules protect dignity. No close-ups, no flash, sometimes no cameras. So memory favors meaning over exposure. Community consultation guides curation. Advisory reviews align displays with belief, law, and local customs. When needed, screens, curtains, or silhouette lighting keep attention on symbolism, not exposure. Even within Brussels and Antwerp, approaches vary. Some galleries teach in open study rooms, others veil displays and extend the distance, each choice explained on site. Guides explain the why, teaching, ritual, medicine, or art, each with boundaries that help visitors choose the right level of detail. Culture is a grammar. Context is the dictionary at the door. Different values need not oppose each other. Policy over provocation. Respectful choices help everyone learn with care. In Belgium, studios and galleries frame the figure as study. Quiet rooms, sketchbooks open, eyes adjusting to shadow and light. Education before anything else. Classes begin with consent. Models set boundaries. No cameras, no close-ups. Respect governs the room and the work. Lessons center on anatomy, proportion, and story. Curator talks add context, so viewers read meaning, not just surface. Gesture warm-ups use clothed models, mannequins, and casts, quick poses to feel balance and motion, all within clear consent. A scrim turns the figure into silhouette. Shape first, details later, safe for classrooms and public programs alike. Timed studies keep attention steady, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5, while museums reinforce no flash, no close-ups to protect dignity. Respect is practiced, consent forms, agreed angles, and a quiet yes before any demonstration, young visitors and families guided by clear policies. Social media adds care. Belgian schools discourage posting from life rooms. If sharing drawings, avoid identifying features and seek permission first. Galleries and classrooms are learning spaces, not stages for spectacle. Notes travel, curator talks, audio guides, and peer critique. Visitors nod, smile, and listen, letting context lead comfort. At the door, reminders. No recording. Ask before sharing. Credit the model and the class. So learning stays careful and consented. What endures is the bond. Model, artist, audience. Belgium's debate balancing education with comfort, and proving care can guide the view. Visiting Belgium? Start with the label. Who made this, when, and why? Notice the FRNL summary for quick context. Slow looking reveals intention, pose, light, and symbol, while you keep a respectful distance. If you're unsure, ask a guide, or choose another room. Curiosity can be kind. Access helps everyone. Audio guides, bilingual notes, benches, and time to look. Follow accessible paths, give space for wheelchairs and strollers, share the view. Doorway notices and room maps help you choose your route. Move at your own pace. Respect signs, no touch, no flash, and keep a gentle distance from the art and from others. Credits and context matter. Names, origins, and histories turn looking into learning. Step outside and breathe. The visit lingers, whether in Brussels, Bruges, or beyond. Carry that care into other spaces, streets, screens, and conversations across Antwerp, Ghent, and Liège. The experience endures in small gestures. A nod, a quiet smile, shared understanding. Look with care. Let context and community norms guide what is shown and how it is seen in Belgium. Your turn. In Belgium, how should museums balance education and comfort when displaying the nude? Share your thoughts kindly and continue the conversation with respect.